Alright, we are live. What's going on, everybody? I am a couple minutes late. Got the Chiefs and Eagles tonight on Monday Night Football in a Super Bowl rematch. Sorry about the barking dog. Let me pull up the comments. Give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Chiefs Eagles tonight on Monday Night Football should be a really good game. Oh, hold up. I forgot to make a thumbnail. Hold up. So I got the wrong thumbnail. Hold on. Hold on, let me make a thumbnail real quick. It takes me like 2 seconds to make a thumbnail, so it's really not that big of a deal. But welcome to the stream, everybody. I forgot to make a thumbnail, and I accidentally left yesterday, so I'm making that real quick. I knew I got ready pretty quick. But welcome to the stream, everybody. What's going on? You got the Chiefs? Yeah, me too. I think it should be a close game, but I got the Chiefs. I think I've got them like 27-21 or something like that. Hold on 1 second while I finish making this thumbnail. Hold on 1 second. Alright, but welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm making the correct thumbnail because I've actually accidentally still have the Vikings and Broncos from last night. Alright, Eagles, Chiefs, make sure to vote on that poll. Let me fix this. Or hold on. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Chiefs Eagles on Monday Night Football. Just put a poll out a couple minutes ago. Make sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. Here the Chiefs have the football at their own 22-yard line for a 2nd and 7. Mahomes going to hand off to Isaiah Pacheco. Pacheco going to bounce this outside. Pacheco into the open field. Pacheco forced it to bounds at the 45-yard line by Blankenship. Really nice run there for Isaiah Pacheco on 2nd and 7. So that gives the Chiefs up to the 45-yard line. Isaiah Pacheco averages 85 scrimmage yards in wins and just 45 scrimmage yards in losses. Here they go back to the ground, this time with Kadarius Toney, and Toney is weaving his way through defenders. Will pick up 13 on a nice run there. This is actually the Chiefs' second drive after both teams went 3 and out on their opening drive. The Chiefs have started the same 5 offensive linemen every single game. Here they throw it out to the outside quickly, and they pick up a 5 there. Tackle made by Darius Slay. Mecole Hardman with the catch on that play. He was acquired from the Jets on a trade. He was a second-round pick by the Chiefs in 2019. And was then traded back to the Chiefs in mid-October. So here is a 2nd and 5. Mahomes in shotgun. Pacheco the back one to his right. They will go to the ground with Pacheco, who's taken down in the backfield for a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 here for the Chiefs with 8:58 to go in the first quarter. Game time. Yeah, it should be a good game, too. I mean, Super Bowl rematch, and it could end up being a Super Bowl preview. Who really knows? But it should definitely be a good game. Who do you have winning? But here is a 3rd and 7 from the 36-yard line. Empty backfield from Mahomes. Throws quickly over the middle. That is caught by Toney, but he's going to be awfully close to a first down. It's going to depend on the spot here. I think he's just short. Let's see. The spot comes in. It looks like it's going to be enough for a first down. They're going to measure. Chiefs for you, you're thinking 27-17. Okay, I can see that. I've got the Chiefs 27-21, so I think it'll be a close game. Let's see, that one is really tight. I think he's a couple inches short. Good job by Mahomes to get rid of that quickly against a blitz. Let's see, they're going to measure. And that is a clear first down on the measurement. Yes, I remember you. You were on stream last night. How you doing? But a first down for the Chiefs on the completion to Kadarius Toney. Current drive for the Chiefs, 6 plays, 51 yards. They're on the Eagle 29. Mahomes, we've got some early movement. Josh Sweat comes across the line early. So we'll have to see if this is going to be a false start. No, it's going to be offsides. And that will give the Chiefs a free 5 yards. I was hoping somebody cool would be streaming. Well, glad to help out there. Stream about every primetime game, or every Sunday and Monday Night Football. Here is a 1st and 5. They throw this out quickly to Rashee Rice. Rice makes a man miss. Rice into the open field. He's forced to bounds at the 10-yard line. And that's going to set up a first down. It should be a 1st and goal from the 10 for the Chiefs. You're going to head to 7-11. You need candy. Okay, sounds good. But Rashee Rice, nice catch and run there. The rookie from, I believe it's SMU. Does a nice job making Darius Slay miss. And then has a 1st and goal at the 10. Hardman in motion. Here they hand off to Kadarius Toney. Toney runs into his own man and is taken down for a loss of a yard. He ran into left tackle Donovan Smith, which really set him back there. You have to sub? Yeah, I'd appreciate that. Thank you very much. Toney ran right into Donovan Smith, which really just slowed him down and caused him to lose a yard. But that brings up a 2nd and goal from the 11 here for the Chiefs, going on an 8-play, 70-yard drive on their 2nd drive of the game after teams traded 3 and outs on their 1st drive. They go back to the ground with Pacheco. Pacheco makes a cut inside the 5-yard line. Pacheco still fighting for yards, and he's forced out of bounds at the 3. to bring up a 3rd and goal. Really tough running there for Isaiah Pacheco. Right through multiple tackles. And bring up a 3rd and goal for the Chiefs. So far, results in the poll, it's 50-50. Make sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. So 3rd and goal for the Chiefs. Empty backfield for Mahomes. Jerick McKinnon in motion. Mahomes with time. Now he's going to step up in the pocket. Mahomes throws to the end zone. Wide open receiver for a Chiefs touchdown. Justin Watson with the touchdown catch, and the Chiefs strike first and take the 6-0 lead with 5:34 to go in the first quarter. Ten plays, 80 yards for the Chiefs, capped off with a 3-yard touchdown pass from Patrick Mahomes to Justin Watson. And they get on the board first in the Super Bowl rematch. They just completely lose Justin Watson in the back of the end zone. Who do I have? I've got the Chiefs 27-21. How about you? And the extra point here is right down the middle. And it is now 7-0 Chiefs, as they lead the Eagles with a 10-play, 80-yard drive that took 5:43 off the clock. There's 5:34 left in the first quarter. So we have to see what the Chiefs have in store. The Eagles have in store on their next offensive drive. Their first drive, they went 3 and out. Where they went 3 plays for a loss of 5 yards. But the Chiefs also ended up with negative yards on their first drive. They lost 5 yards. Already putting up points. Think this might be an offensive showdown. Get ready, guys. Yeah, maybe. I mean, these two offenses can definitely score, though both defenses are very good as well, especially with the Chiefs. I mean, this is one of the better Chiefs defenses in a while. They're like one of the best scoring defenses in the NFL. So, I mean, but I do think both offenses will be able to score. But it should definitely be a fun game. Hold on 1 second. Alright, waiting for them to come back from commercial break here as we await the Eagles to get the football for their second drive, following a Chiefs touchdown. So far, results in the poll 50-50. Make sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. I also put a poll out in the community tab of my channel, where you guys can make sure to look for polls, updates, anything like that. Said, who do you think will win Monday Night Football? And it was very close, as you'd expect. And 53% of you guys said that the Eagles will win. 47% said the Chiefs. Alright, they're back from commercial break. The Chiefs going to kick it away to the Eagles. They lead this one 7-0 with 5:34 to go in the opening quarter. Stop Kelce and the Eagles will win. Definitely sounds like a good plan, but obviously stopping Travis Kelce is nearly impossible. So the Eagles, they take over at their own 25-yard line. And they showed the replay of the touchdown before. I think somebody was supposed to follow him across the field but got distracted when covering Kelsey. Chiefs 18-0 over the past 2 seasons when scoring first, and that includes the playoffs. So 1st and 10, Hurts looks to throw. Hurts rolls out to his right, escaping the rush. Hurts throws downfield on the run into a wide open receiver, Devonta Smith, for a gain of 20. The first down for the Eagles, and a nice play to do so on a 20-yard completion. Devonta Smith on the season, 43 catches, 553 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Here they go to the ground with DeAndre Swift. Swift up the middle, breaking tackles. Swift still on his feet. Picks up 7. On the first down carry. I'd say keep Mahomes off the field and run the ball. Eagles win. Yep. Keeping the Chiefs offense off the field is definitely key, but this is a very good Chiefs defense. So, it is still going to be difficult, but obviously keeping Patrick Mahomes, anytime you can keep Mahomes on the sideline, you want to take advantage of that and do so. So here is a 2nd and 3, already inside Chiefs territory after just 2 plays on the Chiefs 48. Play clock at 5. Chiefs show blitz. They drop out and rush 4. Hurts on the quarterback draw. He's got some blocking ahead of him, and he will dive forward at the 41-yard line after picking up a first down. Jalen Hurts has been battling a knee injury since the game against the Dolphins, where he suffered a bone bruise in his knee, but he's been playing through it and doesn't affect his rushing ability that much. Swift is underrated. Yeah, I agree. DeAndre Swift, very, very underrated running back. I'm glad the Eagles are finally using him because the Lions did not like to do that. The Chiefs call a timeout here before this upcoming play with 3:31 to go in the first quarter. Yeah, I'm really glad to see the Eagles actually using DeAndre Swift. He's got 3 carries for 11 yards today, and on the season he's got 614 yards and 3 touchdowns, which I believe is among league leaders in terms of rushing yards. I'm pulling up the stats now. These might be updated. These are probably updated. I'm gonna go yards per game. He is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th in yards per game. But I mean, it's really nice to see that the Eagles actually using DeAndre Swift and also seeing DeAndre Swift be able to stay healthy. He never played more than 14 games with the Lions, and he's almost certainly going to hit a career high in rushes. Already has a career high in rushing yards once you factor in the yardage today. But glad to see DeAndre Swift finally in an offense that recognizes his talent and uses him. Alright, waiting for them to come back from commercial break here after the Chiefs spent their first time out spent by either side here, as they lead this one 7-0 with about 3.5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Again, Mom has the Kelsey brothers to cheer for. Both of them. What a blessed lady. Yeah, the fact they're both so good. Yeah. Here is the give to Swift up the middle, and DeAndre Swift picks up 2, maybe 3 yards. Not a whole ton of space. So here is a 2nd and 7. They give DeAndre Swift 3 yards on the first down run. Jason Kelsey is the 2nd oldest offensive lineman to make a start this season at 36. The oldest was Dwayne Brown of the Jets, who's 38. Here is a 2nd and 7. Hurts pump fakes the screen. Now he's going to roll out and then throw to the receiver in the flat. That is DeAndre Swift. Swift breaks a tackle and is taken down following another pickup of 3. But there was a flag in about 6 yards beyond the line of scrimmage. It is hands to the face on the defense. That's going to give the Eagles an automatic first down. L'Jarius Sneed called for the penalty. I don't really think that's a penalty right there. At least if it's what they just showed. Automatic first down from the penalty. But I don't really think that's a penalty. So here is a 1st and 10 for the Eagles following the penalty. Hurts in shotgun. Swift the back line to his right. They will hand off to DeAndre Swift up the middle, and Swift is dragged down by... I could not tell who that was, but he's going to pick up about 2 yards to bring up a 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 with a little over 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. On the Chiefs 32, Hurts off play action will throw over the middle. That is caught for another first down to Devontae Smith up to the 22-yard line. And the Eagles with another fresh set of downs. I want the Eagles to win, so Miami stays in touch of the Chiefs. Fins 7-3, Chiefs 8-2. Now, I would prefer, I want the Chiefs to win because I am a Giants fan, even though I'm obviously the Giants not really doing anything, but anytime you can see a rival lose. But here is a 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Play clock at 1. They got the snap off. Hurts off play action. Going to roll out to his right. Hurts on the run, looking downfield. He's now going to throw downfield to the end zone, incomplete. Smith, the receiver in the area. We want the Kingdom of Red to win. Okay. So here's a 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs. For the Eagles. On the Chiefs' 21. Hurts in shotgun. 3 receivers wind up to his right. Play clock at 2. They get the snap off with 1. They hand off to DeAndre Swift, running left. Swift breaks a tackle, still on his feet, cuts inside the 10. DeAndre Swift spinning around defenders, and Swift taken down at the 3. A really nice run there for DeAndre Swift. Sets the Eagles up 1st and goal at the 3-yard line with under a minute to go in the first quarter. Ball's officially spotted at the 4. They keep it on the ground. Swift bounces to the outside. DeAndre Swift is in for an Eagles touchdown. Really nice drive there for the Eagles. going right down the field and answering the Chiefs' touchdown run, or the Chiefs' touchdown drive. 9 plays, 75 yards, taking a little over 5 minutes off the clock, capped off with a 4-yard touchdown from DeAndre Swift. Nice drive. Yeah, both teams put together nice drives after going 3-and-out on their first drive. And Jake Elliott doinks the extra point in. And the game is tied up at 7. He almost missed that. But both teams with excellent drives on their second drive, as that drive was that drive 9 plays, 75 yards, 5:03 off the clock. The Chiefs drive 10 plays, 80 yards, 5:43 off the clock. So we've got 31 seconds to go in the first quarter. The Chiefs were actually looking for a flag on that run, looking for a potential hold on Oladumare Zaccheaus, but obviously didn't get one. The touchdown stands, and it's 7-7. So far, results in the poll, 52% have said the Eagles win, 47%, that does not add up, but 47% have said the Chiefs. Make sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. But as I was reading that, I realized 52 and 47 does not add up to 100. That's the first time I've seen that on a YouTube poll. Let's run through some of my other polls in my community tab. Let's see if I see that at all. So far, everything adds up to 100. No, I don't see any. Alright. They should be back from commercial any second now. As Chiefs get the football with the game tied at 7. Looking to build off a nice drive we saw from them their last time on offense. Alright, sorry about that. Somebody just came downstairs to get something. So, I muted my microphone and told them to hurry up. Ooh, hold on 1 second. Alright, how much longer till they're back from commercial break? Seems like a long break just to watch another 30 seconds of football before the quarter ends. Alright, here we go. So the Chiefs, they take over at their own 25-yard line after the kickoff was a touchback. The Chiefs ran the football for 46 of their 80 yards on their last drive. And the Eagles on the season only lost 66 rushing yards a game. Here they stop Isaiah Pacheco at the line of scrimmage for no gain on what could be the final play of the quarter. They don't have to run another play. Let's see if they will. You got 15 seconds. No, they're not going to. Nope, that brings us to the end of the first quarter. Chiefs with the football, 2nd and 10 of their own 25. Game tied at 7. But going back to what I was saying right before that play started. The Chiefs have already run the football for 46 yards. And the Eagles only allowing 66 rushing yards per game, which is best in the NFL. And hold on, I'm just checking another stat for the Eagles. Give me 1 second. They also only let opponents run for 3.7 yards a carry, which is tied for second best in the NFL. The two teams with the best in terms of yards per carry is the Patriots and Bears, who allow 3.4 yards a carry. Then the Texans, Vikings, Eagles, and Bucks all tie at 3.7 yards a carry. But we head to the second quarter with the game tied at 7. And Chiefs with the ball on their own 25-yard line. Hold on 1 second. My computer froze. Alright, there we go. So far, results of the poll: 51% have said the Eagles, 49% have said the Chiefs. Make sure to vote if you have not already done so. My vote would go towards the Chiefs. I have them 27-21. A pretty even game with stats. Only third down conversion is different. Yeah, that is true. I mean, two very evenly matched teams. But sometimes stats don't tell the entire story. Although it is a good reference point. You're back. Welcome to the stream. Alright, they're back from commercial break for the start of the second quarter. Chiefs with the football and a 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Pacheco, standing to the right of Mahomes, will get the carry here. Pacheco looks for a lane, and he is going to get maybe 2 yards, taken down by Josh Sweat. Very disappointing, the Vikings. Yeah, I mean, they ended up playing a decent game last night. Just could not get a stop and hold the Broncos to only another field goal at the end. They allowed 1 touchdown all game, and of course it came at the worst time. But I mean, they're still in a good spot, still sitting in a playoff spot in the NFC, so it's not like the loss eliminates them or anything. 3rd and 9, Mahomes steps up in the pocket. Mahomes is going to get tripped up by Jalen Carter as he tried to take off and run for a first down. There's a flag down on the play. Jalen Carter having a monster rookie season from the rookie from Georgia. This is going to be a hold on the offense. Number 79, that is the left tackle for the Chiefs, Donovan Smith. Holding penalty is quite common for him. But they declined the penalty to bring up a 4th and 7. And the Chiefs going to go a quick 3 and out. And the Eagles got the football back. Britton Covey back deep to receive. And he will field this at the 30. Covey on the return to the outside. He is going to get forced out of bounds following a 9-yard return. And the Eagles will take over with 14:02 to go in the second quarter at their own 39-yard line. I told you their second half defense is... Yeah, but it really wasn't the defense. I mean, it was just 1 touchdown. Overall, the Vikings put a pretty good defensive game. They allowed 5 field goals and a touchdown. I mean, it was not terrible. Denver turned it up in the 4th quarter to win that game. Denver deserved that win. They definitely did play better in the second quarter. Fourth quarter. And they got the win. I mean, it was a pretty even game last night. Both teams seems pretty similar. Denver has won 4 in a row now. Is it raining at the stadium? You can't see the game. You're at work. I think so. It was before. I don't know if it still is. I'll see when they come back from commercial for you. But it was before. I've been to the Vikings game before. The atmosphere is what? Cool. Recently or years ago? I went to a Giants game earlier this year when they played the Seahawks. Unfortunately, they got destroyed. Years ago. Okay. I've gone to 2 Giants games. They're 0-2 when I'm there. They lost. Well, I've seen the Giants lose twice in person, so not the only one. Vikings Cowboys. Oh, okay. I went to the Seahawks game on Monday Night Football this year, back in, what was that, week 4 or 5? And I think week 4. And then it was Giants Cardinals a couple years ago. I don't remember the exact year. And they also lost. But the Eagles with football here. They take over at their own 39. Doesn't seem to be raining at the moment. But I'm not really sure. Hurts throws quickly. That is caught by A.J. Brown. And Brown picks up a gain of 8 on the play. And that brings up a 2nd and short. Couldn't see anything because we were in the nosebleeds, like very top. Yeah, here's a funny story that I actually don't think I told. When I went to the Giants game earlier this year, we were at the last row of the stadium. So, definitely know what that feels like. Kirk Cousins was playing good before his injury. Yeah, he really was. He was playing like one of the... He was leading passing yards, I think. It really stinks he got hurt. He was playing like an MVP candidate. 2nd and 2, the carry goes to DeAndre Swift. Swift gets a first down and gets the ball into Chiefs territory. No, sorry, that's not DeAndre Swift. That is Boston Scott. But he does get the ball into Chiefs territory. So here is a 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Here is the handoff to Kenneth Gainwell, and he's swung down at the line of scrimmage. Nice play there by Willie Gay. Takes him down for no gain. And that brings up a 2nd and 10. If Justin Jefferson starts next week, Vikings might go sicko mode. Who do they play next week? I mean, it might be true. I mean, they may go out and destroy some, but I don't know who they play. No idea. Oh, okay. I think the Lions. They playing Thanksgiving? Maybe. I don't know. 2nd and 9. Hurts pressure, throws over the middle, intercepted! Sliding pick by L'Jarius Sneed in front of A.J. Brown. And now Brown apparently rips the ball away from L'Jarius Sneed. Let's see what they're going to discuss here. They're going to say Chief football. Forward progress was stopped. Not really sure. Let's see. First down, Chiefs, they're saying. It's a sliding pick. And he gets up before he's touched down by A.J. Brown. So he's definitely back on his feet. Let's see. Is this a clean interception? Yeah, I don't think the ball ever hits the ground. And he's up before. And I agree, forward progress should definitely be called there before A.J. Brown rips the ball out. Good call there by the refs. That's gotta hurt. Yeah, they were putting together a good drive. So they will take a look at this as all turnovers are reviewed. Let's see. Who do the Vikings play next week? Now I'm wondering. Let's see. Man, that's gotta hurt. Pun intended. Was it a bad throw? It was low. It could have been a better throw. It could have led him more into the field. But it was a low throw. He was also pressured on the throw. But it wasn't like one of the worst throws you'll see. The Lions play the Packers on Thanksgiving. And next week the Vikings play the Bears on Monday Night Football. So I will be streaming that game. Yeah, I mean, they really might actually destroy the Bears. Probably win. Yeah, probably. I mean, the Bears are just so bad. They had a big lead against the Lions and blew it. Ended up losing 31-26. What did they lead in that game? Let me see. Never know with the Vikings. That's true. The Bears were at 26-14 with 4 minutes to go. And they blew it. Who do I think will win? I have the Chiefs winning this one 27-21. How about you? I would assume by your previous comment, let's go Eagles. You would have the Eagles, but correct me if I'm wrong. I will get to the rest of the comments in a second. Here is a 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at their own 30-yard line. Mahomes pump fakes and is going to step up in the pocket. Mahomes is going to slide after a gain of 3. Is the Huskers defense overrated, underrated, or fairly rated? Do you mean the Nebraska Cornhuskers, like college football? Or, because if you are talking about Nebraska, I really don't know. I haven't really seen them play much at all. So I really don't know. Unfortunately, I can't really answer that for you. Mahomes looks to throw. He's got time. Mahomes pump fakes. Now going to roll out to his right. Mahomes on the run. He's going to take off and run. And again, slide down after pickup of 3 to bring up a 3rd and 4. You do want the Eagles? You're an Eagle fan. Okay. So here is a 3rd and 4. From the 36-yard line. Mahomes, pressured once again, throws down the field. That is caught to the 49-yard line by Justin Watson. And the Chiefs convert on 3rd and 4 and move the chains. Watson, same guy, caught the touchdown earlier. Just rooting for the game. That's understandable. Want to see a good game. I mean, we should see a good game. But hopefully that is the case. First and 10 here with 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Mahomes hands off to Pacheco up the middle. And Pacheco breaking free. Pacheco gains 9 before he's taken down by the safety at Reed Blankenship. Really nice run by Isaiah Pacheco to break through initial contact where there was several Eagles around him and he should have easily gotten taken down. So here is a 2nd and 1. Mahomes hands off to Pacheco up the middle. Pacheco with the first down across the 40-yard line, taken down at the 39. Travis Kelce has 14 receiving yards in Chiefs' most recent game, that was last week, and 0 targets tonight. Ball on the 39. Mahomes throws. There's Kelce's first target and catch as he gains 7. Did the Chiefs play last week or did they play in Germany last week? No, they did not play in Germany last week. You like my hair? Thank you. Thank you very much. I think the Chiefs run a bye last week. Swift just went, yeah, probably. So here is a 2nd and 2, even though that looks a lot more like 2nd and 3. Mahomes empty backfield, pump fakes, now rolls out to the right. Mahomes on the run, he's going to tuck it and run, and Mahomes out of bounds at the 27. Another first down for the Chiefs. Mahomes has done a real good job extending plays with his legs, as he always does. He's already up to 15 rushing yards. He's run the ball 3 times already this drive. He's 7 of 8 passing for 53 yards and a touchdown. Here they toss this to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, running left. Edwards-Helaire turns the corner. He's got a first down and is out of bounds at the 12. Nice pickup there of 14. And another fresh set of downs for the Chiefs. Able to run the football very effectively so far. Yeah, Kansas City is driving. The ball's going to be on about the 14-yard line. The Chiefs have already surpassed the Eagles' season average in terms of rushing yards allowed. The Chiefs have run for 86 yards tonight. The Eagles, on average, lost 66 rushing yards a game. Chiefs call a timeout as the play clock expires. And I'm going to see what the actually next commercial break, I'm going to see what the highest amount of rushing yards the Eagles have allowed this season is. You like my channel? Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Time left 6:51 in the first half. Chiefs have run the ball 15 times, already thrown at 9. Empty backfield from Mahomes. Mahomes looks to throw. He's got time. Throws one over the middle. Picked off in the end zone. Looking for Justin Watson. Didn't throw that one far enough. Intercepted by Kevin Byard, the trade addition a couple weeks ago from the Eagles. Mahomes floats it to the end zone, severely underthrown, and it's picked off in the end zone, and he also slides down in the end zone for a touchback. That is a huge turnover forced by the Eagles defense. One, not allowing the Chiefs to get points off their turnover, but also keeping the Chiefs off the board, as they were almost certainly going to get points on that drive. Alright, now let's see. While they're at commercial, let's see the most rushing yards the Eagles have allowed this year. On average, they allow 66 rushing yards a game. Week 1 against the Patriots, they allowed 76. Hold on. Let me go this way. It's going to be faster. .645 second quarter. Let's see. Yeah, 6:45 second quarter. My favorite team, the Giants. How about you? Oh, I would assume the Eagles, because of your comments a couple minutes ago. Week 2, the Eagles allowed 28 rushing yards to the Vikings. Week 3, they allowed 41 rushing yards to the Bucks. Week 4, they allowed 107 rushing yards to the Commanders, which is the most they've allowed to this point. Week 5 against the Rams, they allowed 54. Week 6 against the Jets, which remains their only loss, they allowed 89. Week 7 to the Dolphins, I don't really think the Dolphins ran the ball much. They allowed 45. Then, against the Commanders again, they allowed 84. And then the Cowboys 2 weeks ago, they allowed 73. So the most rushing yards the Eagles have allowed is, like, what did I say, 104? And Chiefs are already at 84. Actually, maybe more than that. Pacheco's run for 44. The Chiefs have run for 85 yards. Your favorite team is the Eagles. Okay. But they're back from commercial break. Hurts and Eagle offense on the field at the 20. Hurts turns around and hands off to DeAndre Swift. Swift is going to gain 10 on the first down run. Really nice pickup there. Getting it from the 20 to the 30. But the teams trade interceptions. And both teams were putting together good drives. So here is a 1st and 10 from the 30. Hurts off play action, looks to throw. Hurts with time. Now he's going to take a sack. Looks like he wanted to step up in the pocket and run, but decided not to at the last second. And Chris Jones with his first sack of the game. That interception was big, yeah. Keeping the Chiefs off the board. There's a loss of 7 after the sack by Chris Jones. When's my next video? Well, I do NFL predictions and college predictions every week. Those are either Wednesday, this week's going to be Wednesday, Thursday, probably. Get back to that in a second. Here, they dumped this off to the tight end, Stoll out of the backfield, and he's going to gain only 2. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 15. But I think I'm going to try to do a video tomorrow. So, probably then. But my schedule always looks like I always do NFL predictions and college predictions every week. Then I do college football rankings every Sunday. Streams Sunday, Monday, and occasionally Saturdays. And then, sometimes if I figure out other videos to do, I'll do those as well. But here is a 3rd and 14 from the 25-yard line. Chiefs opponents 0 for 22 on their last third downs when they need at least 10 yards. Here's a 3rd and 14. Hurts is pressured, and Hurts taken down for Chris Jones. His second sack of this drive. And the Chiefs force a quick 3-and-out. Chris Jones, 2 sacks on the last 3 plays. And the Chiefs going to get the football back. And not allow the Eagles to do anything off the turnover. Here is the punt. It is fielded by Kadarius Toney. Breaks the tackle. Is going the wrong way. Now Kadarius Toney turns upfield. Toney makes a cut. Kadarius Toney still on his feet. Inside Eagle territory. Taken down to the 45. A big return there for Kadarius Toney. Electric with the ball in his hands. Shows it on the return there. And the Chiefs take over with excellent field position at the Eagle 45 with 3:49 to go in the second quarter. Both defenses playing hard. Yeah, both defenses have been good as of late. I feel like, I don't know what the entire play looked like, but if Toney didn't cut it outside or inside, and he just kept going outside, he may have ran for a touchdown. Here they hand off Pacheco up the middle, who gains 3. But Kadarius Toney played a big role in the Chiefs defeating the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Had a big punt return, caught a touchdown there as well. And has another big play against the Eagles. Maybe he just really likes playing the Eagles. Here's a 2nd and 7. Mahomes looks to throw, throws to the outside. That is incomplete. Watson trying to come back for the ball that's off his hands. But then if Kadarius Toney actually liked playing against the Eagles, maybe he wouldn't fake an injury when he was with the Giants. So, never mind. Kelsey, 1 completion for 7 yards. He's been very quiet so far. Just 1 target, too. Patrick Mahomes on 3rd down tonight. He's 4 of 4 for 27 yards, a touchdown, and 3 first downs. Here's a 3rd and 7. Chiefs in danger of wasting this insane starting field position. Looks like they may have a free play. I think Josh Sweat came across early. Mahomes down the field, incomplete. Kelsey the target, but it was a free play. Josh Sweat is going to be called for offsides. So that's going to make this a 3rd and 2. Are you subscribed? Thank you. I really appreciate that. I think Kelsey wanted a flag on that for pass interference. He doesn't get one. But here's a 3rd and 2. They hand off to Pacheco. Pacheco picks up the first down. Pacheco into the secondary, and he's taken down at the 25-yard line. Nice run there for Isaiah Pacheco on 3rd and short. And the Chiefs pick up the first down. They've been running the ball very effectively so far. So 1st and 10 from the 25. Mahomes looks to throw. Mahomes pressured, rolls out to the left, and Mahomes is going to break a sack attempt from Fletcher Cox. He's still on his feet, and Mahomes tight ropes the sideline for a pickup of 13. What a play there by Mahomes to turn what was a sack into a first down. Really, really nice play. I know that's nothing new with Patrick Mahomes. You see that every day. But really nice job there. Plenty of time for KC to score. Yeah, definitely. 2 minutes. This is the 2-minute warning, by the way. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Game tied at 7. The Chiefs with just 1 timeout remaining. Eagles still with all 3 timeouts remaining. So, I mean, really, there's time for both teams to score. Alright, but they go to commercial break here at the 2-minute warning of the first half. The Chiefs putting together a good drive. Currently 4 plays, 34 yards, and they've got the ball on the 14-yard line. Okay, she should kill the clock, not give the ball back. That smart idea. I mean, you obviously want to keep a very good Eagles offense off the field. Especially with the Eagles getting the ball after halftime. No, yeah. I confused myself. Run it in. I mean, they've ran the ball effectively, so I wouldn't be shocked to see them continue to do that. 114 rushing yards already for the Chiefs. That is the most amount of rushing yards the Eagles have allowed all season. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial break at the 2-minute warning. So far, results in the poll: 55% of you guys have said the Eagles will win. 45% have said the Chiefs. Make sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Now they're back from commercial. Chiefs with a 1st and 10 at the Eagle 14-yard line, looking to retake the lead. They threw a pick in the end zone the last time they were at this part of the field. Ball's actually marked at the 11. We're at the 14 like 2 seconds ago. But 1st and 10 on the 11. Mahomes hands off to Pacheco up the middle. Pacheco gains about 3 to the 8-yard line. I wasn't expecting a 7-7 game at half. You probably could have been a bit more high scoring. Eagles, definitely trying to get another possession here as they call a timeout after that run for Pacheco. But I mean, sometimes in games like this, you'll see a lower scoring first half, and then the offense really pick it up in the second half. Sometimes just how it goes. But I mean, these two teams also have very, very good defenses, so I did expect more scoring, and I do think we'll get some here. I wouldn't be shocked to see it like 14-10 or something like that at halftime, but I did think we see a bit more points. Here, Pacheco up the middle for a gain of 3 to the 5-yard line. And after that play, the Eagles will spend their 2nd timeout, leaving each team with 1 remaining. And 1:49 to go in the first half. 4-down territory. It could be, but it really depends on how long the 4th down is. This is going to be a 3rd and 3, so if you can get 4th and 1 or less, I'd probably go for it. Maybe 2. It really depends on the distance for me. Opening drive was the only exciting part of game so far. I think you mean the second drive because both teams went 3 and out in their opening drive. Let's go like punts. You could almost like that. Here's Kelsey. He's got a Chiefs touchdown. His second catch of the day goes for a touchdown, and the Chiefs retake the lead. A 4-yard touchdown catch. Patrick Mahomes to Travis Kelsey. 7 plays, 45 yards, 2:04 off the clock. And the Eagles will get the ball back with 1:45 to go in the second quarter. After the Eagles score on this, after the Chiefs score on this third and 4. Here is Harrison Buckner for the extra point, and Buckner's kick is right through to make it 14-7 as the Chiefs lead the Eagles. So it will be 1:45 and 1 timeout for the Eagles to work with. The Chiefs also have 1 timeout remaining. That's a little better. Yeah, a little bit more scoring. I expect the Eagles to get some kind of points here in this drive. I'll be right back. All right, sounds good. $149 with 2 timeouts. No, it's $145 with 1 timeout. Each team with 1 timeout remaining. Yeah, it's 1 timeout. But waiting for them to come back from commercial and have the Eagles get the football back, trailing by 7. Alright, they're now back from commercial break. Here they show the touchdown. Eagles were apparently complaining that we're wanting some kind of offensive pass interference. But the ESPN rules expert says there's not enough contact there to draw the foul. So here is a 1st and 10 for the Eagles at their own 25 after the kickoff is a touchback. The Eagles will receive the second half kickoff. They begin here at their own 25. Hurts looks to throw. Hurts pump fakes. Hurts loses the football. Hurts scoops the ball back up and is taken down at the for a loss of 9 at the 16. Trent McDuffie goes flying around the edge on the corner blitz. He's completely unblocked. Hurts is able to get the ball back. And here with 1:09, the Eagles are at their own 16. Hurts still looks to throw. Underneath that is caught by Kenneth Gainwell, who picks up 4 and gets it out of bounds with 58 seconds to go. So we're going to have a 3rd and 15. Can't imagine that's the start the Eagles had hoped for this drive. The Chiefs are already with 4 sacks. They average 3.4 sacks per game. That is second most in the NFL behind the Ravens, who average 4 sacks a game. The Chiefs' opponents are 0 for their last 23 on 3rd and at least 10. Here's a 3rd and 15. A.J. Brown in motion. Chiefs rush 4. Hurts steps up in the pocket. Hurts is taken down at the line of scrimmage by George Karlaftis, the second-year edge rusher from Purdue. And now here with 52 seconds to go, a timeout is taken by the Chiefs. Work the opening half. Yeah, that is true. Eagles probably imagine that they have a bit more than 7 points going into halftime. Now the Chiefs' defense forces a 3-and-out. And the offense is going to get the football back with 54 seconds and no timeouts, and could potentially get starting field position that is good with Kadarius Toney on the return. He's going to field this one on the bounce at the 38. Toney on the return. He's already inside Eagle territory, and Toney again gets to the 45. Excellent field position for the Chiefs. So, back-to-back drives where the Chiefs start inside Eagle territory thanks to a great punt return from Kadarius Toney. Last drive, it was a touchdown for the Chiefs, going 9 plays, 45 yards. Let's see what they do here. This drive with 44 seconds to go, no timeouts to work with. Ball on the 46. Mahomes looks to throw. Nope, we got a flag that comes in. It's going to be a false start. It's on Juwan Taylor, Chiefs right tackle. So here is a 1st and 15. Ball on the run, 49. Mahomes looks to throw. Mahomes rolls out to his right. Mahomes throws downfield, incomplete. Just threw it away. That brings up a 2nd and 15. Following the false start and incompletion. Mahomes on the day, 8 of 12, 57 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. So 2nd and 15 for the Chiefs. 39 seconds and no timeouts to work with. Mahomes looks to throw. He's got plenty of time. Pump fakes. Now throws downfield. Dropped by Justin Watson and incomplete. Hit him in the hands. Just couldn't catch it. I mean, how do you drop that? He's wide open, too. The Chiefs lead the league in dropped passes as well. Watson, 5 targets, 2 catches for 16 yards and a touchdown. 3rd and 15 from their own 49. Mahomes looks to throw. Mahomes with time, plenty of time. Mahomes now steps up in the pocket, throws downfield, caught for a 1st down. There's Justin Watson with the catch. And now with 20 seconds to go, the Chiefs can get to the line and spike it. Mahomes is trying to get a penalty, claiming an Eagle player hit a Chief as they were lined up. Trying to get offsides, not really sure. But 17 seconds to go. There's a flag down in the field. Let's see, they're discussing it right now. They are going to call a penalty on the Eagles and give the the Chiefs a free 5 yards. It's on Jalen Carter, the rookie defensive lineman from Georgia, who's trying to get to the correct. He clearly contacts their left guard, Joe Thuney, as Fletcher Cox ends up jumping over the defensive line, or the offensive line. But that is a penalty. But obviously, you always got to try to get back to the other side of the line, because otherwise they snap the ball, they're getting a free 5 yards anyway, even on a spike. So here is a 1st and 5. Patrick Mahomes on 3rd down today has been very, very sharp. 6 of 6, 48 yards, and 5 first downs. Both his touchdowns have also come on 3rd down. Mahomes pressured underneath, caught by Jerick McKinnon. He probably should have tried to get out of bounds. McKinnon, they're going to spike this right here. Yep, there's the spike with 2 seconds to go. And the Chiefs are going to send on the field goal unit for points before halftime. It's a really good end to the half for the Chiefs, with it's going to be 10 points in the final 2 minutes if this field goal is good. Between the touchdown to Kelsey, and then forcing a 3 and out, and then also now potentially getting points on this 43-yard field goal. Buckner's made 18 straight to start the season. That is a franchise record for the Chiefs. Let's see if he can make it 19 here on this 43-yarder from the left hash. And Buckner's kick is good to make it 19 in a row to start the year. And the Chiefs lead the Eagles 17-7 at halftime. The Eagles do get the football after halftime, so that is definitely a good thing for them, as they need points. But we reach halftime. I'm going to go take a quick break, as I do at halftime of every game. I will be back in a few minutes. So I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back. Thank you guys for staying with me. Let's take a quick break. But I'm back. The Chiefs lead the Eagles by a score of 17-7 at halftime. Hold on. If you guys can hear a cricket chirping quietly in the background, sorry about that. I think the microphone just barely picks it up. But sorry about that if you guys can hear that. But the Chiefs lead the Eagles by a score of 17-7. Overall, a very good first half for the Chiefs, especially on the ground, which is where they did a lot of damage offensively, with 121 rushing yards, 6.1 yards a carry, which is the most rushing yards the Eagles have allowed in a game this season so far. And the Chiefs have that in a half. But, a lot of damage done on the ground for the Chiefs. The Eagles' defense hasn't necessarily been terrible. The Chiefs have gotten pretty good field position for most of their drives. They've gotten 2 good punt returns that have already started them in equal territory. And the Eagle defense hasn't really been the problem. It has really been the Eagle offense, which has scored just 7 points. And aside from that one really good 75-yard touchdown drive, they've had 3 3-and-outs and an interception. So not a very good performance for the Eagles offensively so far, aside from that one touchdown drive. Because if you take out those 75 yards on the touchdown, they have 3 yards of offense. Wow, I did not realize it's that little. I agree, the not clicking for the Eagles, yeah. Not quite clicking offensively. They've run the ball somewhat effectively. 58 rushing yards, 5.3 yards a carry, so I'd like to see them try to do that a little bit more. But they've only ran 18 offensive plays, because they haven't really been able to sustain drives. Or sorry, 23 offensive plays. Did I do math wrong? Oh yeah, because they include... sacks aren't included, right, I forgot. But, so yeah, they've also been sacked 4 times. Actually, 5 times, sorry. 5 sacks for a loss of 26 yards. So once you factor everything in, they have just 3 yards of offense if you take out that one really good touchdown drive. So the Eagles really need to get things going better offensively. They really haven't been able to protect Jalen Hurts much. The passing game hasn't been amazing, just 46 yards and a pick. I'd like to see them try to run the football a lot more in the second half, where they're averaging over 5 yards a carry in the first half. So I'd like to see them do that a lot more. And then also, the Chiefs have just been great on both sides of the ball. But as far as my updated score prediction goes, I always give an updated score after the first half. Originally I said 27-21. I'm going to stick with that. What did I just do? I'm going to stick with the score of 27-21. Chiefs over Eagles. I don't necessarily know it'll be that exact score, but I think it will be somewhere in that range. Let me see. How close are they to starting the second half? But if you guys have an updated score, let me know in the comments. Alright, they're at a commercial, so they'll probably be starting soon. But going over some stats from the first half. For the Eagles, passing, Jalen Hurts 5 of 7, 46 yards and a pick. He's also been sacked 5 times, I was just talking about. Rushing for the Eagles, DeAndre Swift 8 carries, 47 yards and a touchdown. Jalen Hurts 1 carry for 6 yards. Boston Scott 1 for 4. Kenneth Gainwell 1 for 1. Receiving for the Eagles, Devontae Smith 2 catches, 31 yards. AJ Brown 1 catch for 8 yards. Kenneth Gainwell 1 catch for 4 yards, and Jack Stoll 1 catch for 3 yards. Passing for the Chiefs, Mahomes 10 of 16 for 78 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. He's been sacked 1 time for a loss of 9 yards. Rushing for the Chiefs, Isaiah Pacheco, 12 carries, 66 yards. Patrick Mahomes, 5 carries for 29 yards. Kadarius Toney, 2 carries for 14 yards. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 1 for 12. And receiving for the Chiefs, Justin Watson, 3 catches, 33 yards and a touchdown. Rashee Rice, 1 for 14. Travis Kelce, 2 for 11 and a touchdown. He's been very quiet, but Chiefs have done a lot of their damage offensively on the ground. But Kelce also has a touchdown. Jerick McKinnon, 2 catches for 8 yards. Kadarius Toney, 1 for 7. McCall Hardman, 1 for 5. And Noah Gray saw a target, but not come away with the catch. And let's see, do we have time to go over team stats before the second half starts? Oh, let me check. Hold on. Yes, we do. So team stats, the Chiefs have more first downs, 13 to 8. They have more total yards, 190 to 78. They're averaging a lot more yards per play, 5.1 to 3.4. They have been better through the air, 69 passing yards to 20 passing yards. They have outrushed the Eagles 121 to 58. The Eagles 1 of 1 in the red zone, and the Chiefs 2 touchdowns on 3 red zone trips. Penalties, neither team with a ton of penalties, 3 for 15 for the Eagles, 2 for 10 for the Chiefs. Each team has thrown a pick, no defensive or special team touchdowns, and time possession somewhat even. 13-21 for the Eagles, 16-39 for the Chiefs. It was actually even until the last 2 minutes where KC scored 10. Yeah, I forgot about that. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, I mean, that was a really good end to the half for the Chiefs. Alright. Perfect timing. Second half set to begin. Chiefs lead 17-7. Eagles going to get the football. And it's a good thing they're getting the ball because they desperately need points. Jalen Hurts has been sacked 5 times already behind one of the best offensive lines in the NFL. That is insane to think about. But Harrison Butker has it teed up, and the Eagles are going to get the football first here in the second half. So Butker sends it away, and it is a touchback as the ball comes out to the 25-yard line. So the Eagles, they take over at their own 25 after the kick being a touchback. I'd like to see the Eagles try to get back to running the football, especially because they've been able to haven't been able to protect Jalen Hurts. I'd like to see them get back to running the ball. Let's see if they do that here. 1st and 10, Hurts comes out under center. They will go to the ground, this time with Boston Scott. And Scott dragged down by Karlaftis after a gain of 4. So here is a 2nd and 6 after the first down handoff. Nick Sirianni in his head coaching career, he is 6 and 10 when trailing at halftime. Hurts hands off to DeAndre Swift running right, and Swift with nowhere to go. He is taken down for loss of a yard in the backfield. Nowhere to go. Running to the short side of the field. The Eagles 0 for 3 on third down tonight with 3 sacks. Their conversion rate is 50%, which leads the NFL. Yet to convert a third down here tonight. 3rd and 7. Hurts in shotgun. Is a quarterback drawn. Hurts taken down in the backfield for another loss. Chris Jones having a big game in on the stop there. And that brings up a 4th down. And the Eagles with another 3 and out. Let's see, is this a designed run? Or does he design... I really can't tell. Doesn't look like a designed run, but he tucks it really quickly. So it might just be that there's no time at all. Here on the return is Kadarius Toney. Toney with a couple big returns so far. Here he's taken down at the 20. So about 5 to 6 yards on the return after a big punt. But the Chiefs get the football back, leading 17-7 after their defense really good on the opening drive. Forces a 3 and out. The Eagles go backwards on multiple plays. A 63-yard punt for the Eagles, so at least their punting's good. Kadarius Toney averaging 15.7 yards per punt return. That one officially marked as a 10-yard return. But Chris Jones having a monster game for the Chiefs. 3 tackles, 2 sacks, and 3 tackles for loss. Also has 2 quarterback hits. He's been insane. As usual. He's just a monster up front for the Chiefs. And on the season, Jones now has 7.5 sacks. He had 5.5 coming in. And they don't track tackles for loss for a season? That's so dumb. I'm looking at his ESPN stats, and apparently they don't track tackles for loss. Only sacks. Yet they track tackles for loss for a game, but not on the season. That doesn't make any sense. Let me see if I can find that. He'll have 7.5 sacks once you factor in today. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this. McDuffie has 2 sacks so far. Yeah, that's true. He's had such a good season so far. Oh, here we go. Tackles for loss. Jones will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He will have 8 after today. So he's having a monster game. Yeah, McDuffie 2 sacks. Another quarterback hit. One of them he forced a fumble on. He has been a great player for the Chiefs in his second year. But they're back from commercial break. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at their own 21, following their defense forcing a 3 and out. They hand off to Pacheco, running left. It's going to bounce this to the outside. Pacheco with a good run. He's still in bounds, and Pacheco eventually forced it bounds from a big hit from Blankenship, gaining 13. Just show the Eagles' upcoming schedule. They got some tough games upcoming. They got the Cowboys, 49ers, not in that order. I think it's about the 49ers, then somebody else, then the Cowboys. Not an easy upcoming game for the Eagles, but it has been. I mean, they've been good so far. Just an off day so far for them offensively. Here they toss Pacheco. Again, he's going to bounce this all the way to the outside. A flag comes in, it's going to be a hold. Pacheco runs for 5, but this is going to get backed up due to a holding call. It's on right guard Trey Smith, who will back the Chiefs up 10. if they called on the right guy, I don't really think to hold. I thought I saw a hold watching it live. I saw an Eagle player trying to get off the block, but they may have called on the wrong guy. I'm not really sure. But it did not look like, if it was Trey Smith, the right guard, that was not a hold. 1st and 20, they hand off to Edwards-Helaire up the middle. And Edwards-Helaire, still fighting for yardage. He is going to get about 8 or 9 on the carry. The Chiefs have run, coming to that play, they've run for 136, carry of 8. That's going to give them 144 rushing yards in the day so far. Here is a 2nd and 12. So 2nd and 12 for the Chiefs. Mahomes in shotgun. Edwards-Helaire remains the running back, lined to his left. Pump fakes. Mahomes steps up in the pocket. Mahomes going to tuck it and run. Mahomes slides down after a gain of 10 on the play to bring up a 3rd and 2. Nice job by Mahomes getting what he can right there and making this a much more manageable 3rd down. He's done a really good job scrambling around and getting yards after the line of scrimmage. Today he's probably up to at least 30 rushing yards. Here is a 3rd and 3. Mahomes in shotgun. Rashee Rice in motion. Mahomes looks to throw. Mahomes steps up in the pocket. Now Mahomes is going to throw downfield too high and incomplete. Looking for Kelce, who was wide open. But Mahomes getting dragged down as he threw that just a little too high. Fletcher Cox with the pressure. And Kelce ends up being wide open, but Mahomes just not quite able to get that to him, just a little too high. Now, on this 4th and 3, I would imagine Chiefs going to stay on the punt unit, with it being pretty deep in their own territory. Well, not super deep, but their own 43. They do punt it away. So the Eagle defense gets a stop, and the punt ends up going out of bounds. Did not see exactly where, but the Eagle defense does a good job keeping the deficit at only 10. And they get the ball back with 10:22 to go in the 3rd quarter. So we wait for them to come back from commercial here in the 3rd quarter following the punt. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. So waiting for them to come back from commercial break here, following the punt as the teams trade punts to open up the second half. The Eagles went 3 and out, and the Chiefs gained 22 yards, but ended up punting it away anyway. Is my software crashing? Don't think so. Everything looks fine. What, did it like freeze up for a second? Everything seems fine. Oh, long commercials. No, they just got back from commercial. So the Eagles with football back. So they show Chris Jones having a monster game so far. It's good? Alright, cool. So 1st and 10 here for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts, 12 dropbacks tonight. He's taken 5 sacks, been pressured 7 times, and has been hit 4 times. They take over at their own 25-yard line, following the punt. Hurts, empty backfield. Hurts, going to take a shot down the sideline. That is caught out of bounds. A.J. Brown, the target, unable to get his feet down in bounds. And that brings up a 2nd and 10. He also bobbled that a little bit too. Definitely not in bounds. The Eagles went 70 yards on their touchdown drive, just 9 on their other 5 drives. So 1st and 10 here for the Eagles. Hurts in shotgun. Hurts looks to throw. Sets up the screen here to DeAndre Swift. Swift makes a man miss. Swift makes a cut and is going to gain 9 on the play to make this a much more manageable 3rd down. So here is a 3rd and 1, very tight formation for the Eagles. Hurts, hands off to DeAndre Swift. Swift looking for space, and he's going to lose 2 on the play. Just nowhere to go. Willie Gay with the tackle for loss. And it appears as if the Eagles are going to go 3 and out once again. The offensive line just not able to move anybody and open up a rushing lane. Here is Kadarius Toney from his own 25, breaks a tackle on the return. Toney makes another man miss, and he's eventually taken down at the 29. So just a 4-yard return. But another 3 and out for the Eagles. That is now two 3 and outs in a row. And 1. No, it is 3 and outs in a row. And 4 3 and outs in the day. This Eagle offense has really struggled against a very, very good Chiefs defense. So the Chiefs, they take over at their own 29 with 8:59 to go in the 3rd quarter. KC defense is playing pretty good. Yeah, they've been really good all season, and especially today. I mean, their defense has been very, very good all year. The most points they've allowed all season is 24. And surprisingly, that was to the Broncos. But they were tied for the second best scoring defense in the NFL coming into the week, allowing 15.9 points a game. And then they've been great today, forcing a turnover, 5 sacks of Jalen Hurts, and let's see, how many tackles for loss do they have as well? They've got 7 tackles for loss. Yeah, this has been a really good Chiefs defense. Alright, Chiefs with the ball at their own 29. Here they hand off to Isaiah Pacheco, who's also got nowhere to go, and is going to lose a yard on the play. So here is a 2nd and 10. Mahomes pump fakes, now throws, that is caught by Kelce. And Kelce with a pickup of 7, maybe 8 there on the play. And Kelce goes limping off the field. Looks to be a bit shaken up after that play. That's not a good thing to see. Here's a 3rd and 2 for the Chiefs. McKinnon motions out of the backfield. Tony still standing to the right of Mahomes. Mahomes looks to throw. Flag comes in and blows the play dead. It's a false start. On 74, the offense has Jawan Taylor, his 2nd false start of the day. They showed the tackle of Kelce again. It looks like his ankle may have gotten caught underneath him, but he's back on the field, so obviously okay, that's a good thing to see. He's got just 3 catches for 19 yards and a touchdown so far. Been very quiet. 3rd and 7. Mahomes launches one deep down the field. Had an open receiver, Justin Watson, but is overthrown and incomplete. And that brings up a 4th and 7. Mahomes has definitely gained a lot of trust with Justin Watson, and he's become really the go-to option, or 2nd go-to option aside from Kelce. So 4th and 7, another punt. At the rate this is going, we're going to see like 30 possessions here in the second half. Britton Covey on the return from his own 14. Covey on the return has plenty of space ahead of him. And Covey splitting Chiefs defenders all the way up to the 40. Maybe that's what the Eagles need for a spark offensively. They will have excellent field position at their own 40-yard line, following an insane return from Britton Covey. We've seen some good punt returns tonight. And there was another good one right there. Let's see how much is that officially marked as. I had to wait for this update. Hold on 1 second. What? It doesn't even show me the punt on this Gamecast. It goes right from incomplete pass to timeout. Alright, let me see. Hold on 1 second. Still only 10 points difference, but Eagles got to get going again on offense. Yeah, they've only had like 8 yards of offense aside from that one touchdown drive. Let's see, because I can't find it that way. That was a 26-yard return from Britton Covey to set the Eagles up at their own uh, their own 39. All right, let's see if that good punt return from Britton Covey can give the Eagles some kind of a spark offensively. Because their offense has just been awful outside of that one really good touchdown. Miami only scored 14 against this Chiefs defense. Yeah, this is a very, very good Chiefs defense. But the Eagles should still be very good offensively and need to obviously get a bit more than 7. Here on first down is a throw to the outside that's incomplete, looking for Devontae Smith. Brings up a 2nd and 10. So here's a 2nd and 10 from the row 39 following the incompletion on first down. Hurts throws that is complete to Devontae Smith, and he's going to be just short of a first down to bring up a 3rd and 1. Now the Eagles had a 3rd and 1 on their previous possession, opted to run the football, and got stuffed to lose about 2 to 3 yards. They have not converted a 3rd down yet tonight for the NFL's best 3rd down team. They convert 1 out of every 2 3rd downs. This one, tonight they're 0 for 5 on 3rd down. They will go with the reliable tush push, and Hurts has the first down. The Eagles 52 for 57. Since the start of last year on the tush push. So here's a 1st and 10 from the 50. Hurts hands off to DeAndre Swift in the jet sweep. Swift into the secondary. DeAndre Swift to the 20. He tries to make another miss and is slammed down at the 15 by Trent McDuffie. A huge play there for DeAndre Swift and the Eagles offense. A much needed big offensive play. And let's see if they can capitalize off that and finally get some points on the board. So from the 15-yard line, here is a 1st and 10. After a much-needed big play there for the Eagles offensively. DeAndre Swift up to 78 yards and 11 carries. Hurts takes a shot to the end zone for A.J. Brown, incomplete. He's been matched up against L'Jarius Sneed all night. Sneed able to force an incompletion there. A.J. Brown just 1 catch for 8 yards on 4 targets. So here is a 2nd and 10. A.J. Brown in motion here. Here, Hurts on the keeper. He's going to swing this out to Devontae Smith for a gain of 5 to the 10-yard line. Really triple option play right there for the Eagles. They could have had Hurts hand that off. He could have kept it and ran it, or he could have dumped it off to Devonta Smith in the flat. So here is a 3rd and 5, ball on the 10-yard line. Empty backfield for Jalen Hurts. Play clock at 3. They do get the snap off. It's a quarterback draw. And Jalen Hurts not only has a first down, but he's got a touchdown as well. Finally, the Eagles do something on offense. A 10-yard touchdown run from Jalen Hurts to cap off a 7-play, 61-yard drive. And the Eagles are an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. I didn't love running a quarterback draw against that look. Looks like Chiefs were going to send a blitz. And I know a draw play can work against a blitz, but I just didn't really think that would work. But 17-14 after an Eagles touchdown drive. They really did need that. So 17-14, 4:05 to go in the third quarter. And Jalen Hurts with his first touchdown of the day. The second rushing touchdown of the day for the Eagles. The other came from DeAndre Swift. And that is the Eagles' first touchdown. Really, first points since the first quarter. And it's also their first drive that gained more than 13 yards. And that drive was the drive that they threw a pick on. So, boy, did the Eagles need that offensively. So, let's see if they can build on that moving forward. Hold on 1 minute. Alright, waiting for them to come back from commercial break. Following the Eagle touchdown, the Chiefs are going to get the football back. And now they have not been very good on offense so far here in the second half. So let's see if they can wake up their offense as they get the ball with about 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Alright, they're back from commercial. So the kick is away, and it is going to be a touchback. And the Chiefs will take over their own 25-yard line. The Chiefs have won 2 Super Bowls and 7 straight AFC West titles since 2016. Since then, Travis Kelce has 72 receiving yards per game, which is the most by a tight end in NFL history. He's been quiet so far today. although he does have a touchdown catch. Here is a 1st and 10. Mahomes off play action. Pump fakes, throws to the outside, caught by Rashee Rice. Rice with the 1st down, and he type ropes the sideline for another Chief 1st down, getting about 15 to 20 yards. They're going to give him 17 on that play. Nice catch and run there. Mahomes, after that completion, now has over 100 yards passing on the day, with 103. Here they toss this to Pacheco. A flag comes in. Pacheco runs for 5, maybe 6, but this is likely to come back to the holding. Travis Kelce called for the penalty. And that backs the Chiefs up 10. Kind of just throws Hassan Reddick to the ground. Kelce does not like the call. But here is a 1st and 20 after the penalty. The Chiefs' points a game in the first half, they averaged 17.2 points a game, which is 2nd in the NFL. They averaged just 6 points a game in the second half, which is worse than the NFL. And we've seen that trend continue here. As here is a quick throw to Rashee Rice for a gain of 6. But we've seen that trend continue with the Chiefs struggle offensively in the second half. 0 points. And right on par with the season average of 17 in the first half. Rashee Rice tonight, 3 catches, 37 yards. That's good for 12.3 yards a catch. So here is a 2nd and 14. After they get some of the penalty yards back last play. Noah Gray, the backup tight end, in motion. Mahomes looks to throw. Takes a shot down the sideline. That is incomplete. There is a flag down on the play. Looking for MVS, working against Darius Slay. Darius Slay called for the penalty. That gives the Chiefs an automatic 1st down. I guess it's a penalty. I mean, that's one of the ones I'm fine with no flag there, but if the flag, that is okay with it, I guess. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff to Pacheco up the middle, and Pacheco gonna run for 2. Isaiah Pacheco tonight, 15 carries, 83 yards, averaging 5.5 yards a carry. So here is a 2nd and 8. Chiefs lead 17-14 with 1:57 to go in the 3rd quarter. Mahomes looks to throw. Mahomes going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. His receiver MVS slipped. And that brings up a 3rd and 8. He wanted him to keep going downfield. Mahomes needs to take this game over. Yeah, he really does. I mean, Chiefs haven't been great throwing the ball so far. Kelce's had a very quiet game. And they've done a lot of their damage offensively on the ground, but he really does need to take it over, as you said. Here is a 3rd and 8. Mahomes with time. Now Mahomes throws downfield, low and incomplete. Kadarius Toney, the intended target, there's a flag on the play. So let's see what this flag is going to be. It was a 3rd and 8. It's an illegal contact on Darius Slay again. No, sorry, that's Eli Ricks. They put Darius Slay up. Eli Ricks with the penalty. Gives the Chiefs an automatic first down. He's working on Mecole Hardman. Not a ton of contact there, but a little bit. So many flags this year. Yeah, there really has been a lot of penalties. Mahomes looks to throw. Gonna roll out to his left. Mahomes throws downfield. It was deflected and incomplete. Looking for Sky Moore. That was tipped at the line. And brings up a 2nd and 10. So a 2nd and 10 from the Eagles 39. Mecole Hardman in motion. Mahomes throws to Hardman on the screen. And Hardman is going to cut back inside and get thrown out of bounds after a gain of 6. To bring up a 3rd and 4. The Chiefs' 4th best team on 3rd down, 46% conversion rate. Tonight they're 6 of 10. And Mahomes is 6 of 8 with 5 first downs. Here they run the football with Jerick McKinnon. He's got a first down. He's tripped up at the 25. But the Chiefs move the chains. And continue to be very, very good on 3rd down, both offensively and defensively. Under 30 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Chiefs averaging 6.2 yards a carry, have 162 rushing yards on the day. Here's the give to Pacheco, who was taken down at the line of scrimmage. Hassan Reddick with the tackle. And that is how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. So we head to quarter number 4, a 3-point game. The Chiefs lead the Eagles and have a 2nd and 10 upcoming, putting together a solid drive as well. Got their offense going a little bit here in the second half. 8 plays, 50 yards so far. That is taking 4:05 off the clock. And they will build on that as we enter the 4th quarter. If the Chiefs score here, going to be tough for the Eagles. Yes, but I mean, the Eagles just put together their 2nd best drive of the day. And maybe they can build on that off of the maybe they can build off that previous touchdown in their next drive. Eagles will need 2 scores in the last quarter. They will, and I mean, they haven't been amazing. With the they haven't been amazing offensively so far, but I do think it is doable. I'm not saying if it's a 10-point game again, they're not going to be able to come back, but it will be a little bit harder, but I still think it will be doable. Alright, perfect timing. Just switch back to the game right as they get back from commercial. Not with the way they've been playing. Sorry, nope. Yeah, I would agree, although, I mean, they did just put together a touchdown, so maybe they can turn things around offensively. Mahomes, underneath, caught by Kelsey, picks up 4. But I would agree with how the Eagles have been offensively today. I would think 10 points would be too much, but you never know. We have an injured player down on the field. That is number 93 for the Eagles. That is Milton Williams, a defensive lineman. Hopefully he's okay. He got hit by his own teammate on the tackle. But they go to commercial for the injured player, and obviously, hopefully, he's okay. The third-year defensive lineman from Louisiana Tech. Wonder if the tush push will ever be banned. Seems a little hard / impossible to defend. Off topic. Sorry, that's fine. I mean, it's kind of on topic because it's got to do with the Eagles and football. Yes, but no. I mean, it's hard because it seems very doable to stop it. Like, I've seen teams stop it, just not against the Eagles. Somehow the Eagles have found a way to make it physically unstoppable, whereas other teams, when they try it, they can have it stop. I don't know how the Eagles have done it. Maybe it's a combination of Jalen Hurts and their offensive line being really, really good. But I don't think it gets banned, but I could see it getting banned. But I really don't know. I mean, it does seem hard / impossible to defend, but only when you're playing the Eagles. It's really weird, but I don't know. What do you think? So still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Alright, now they're back from commercial break. 2nd and 6 here for the Chiefs. Oh, sorry, 3rd and 6. Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looks to throw. Mahomes throws the outside. That is caught by Tony. He's taken down for a gain of about 5.5. He's just sure. I'm not sure if they ban it, but it seems like a massive advantage for the offense. Yeah, it really is a big advantage because, I mean, the Eagles, if they have like a 4th and 3, they can use that play and get it. Like, there's no reason the Eagles should ever be punting on 4th and 1. Speaking of 4th and 1, Mahomes under center. Chiefs going to go for this. They hand off to Edwards-Helaire, and he is stopped. No, that was Pacheco who gets it. I thought he was short. I lost track of the ball carrier. And the first down there for the Chiefs. They line Pacheco up at fullback and hand it to him. and he is able to pick up the 4th down. And the Chiefs keep the drive alive, currently 11 plays, 61 yards. From the 15, Mahomes throws underneath, caught by Kelce. He makes one man miss after the catch. Fumbles the football, and the Eagles recover it. Kelce coughs up the ball. And the Eagles recover. What a costly turnover there for the Chiefs. Looking like they're about to go score another touchdown. Kelce loses the ball. Punches it right out as he goes for the tackle. What a huge play by the Eagle defense to avoid going down by 10 again. The second turnover of the day for the Chiefs. Both have occurred in the red zone. Kelce with the Swifty curse. Wow, yeah, I know, right? It really does seem like that. So here is a 1st and 10 from the 10. Devontae Smith in motion. They swing it out to him, and Smith loses the football. This is going to be incomplete. It was a forward pass. He was hit practically as he caught that. It eventually bounced out of bounds, but I'm pretty sure that was a forward pass. Yeah, definitely forward. Well, L'Jarius Sneed hits him as he's trying to catch it. It ends up incomplete. A.J. Brown's supposed to be able to get the block out, but Sneed just able to beat A.J. Brown. Hurts sets up the screen the other way, and another tackle right at the line of scrimmage. That one set for Julio Jones. Justin Reed takes him down right at the line of scrimmage. After back-to-back plays, the Eagles backed up 3rd and 10 deep in their own territory from their own 10. Chiefs defense doing a really good job so far of making sure the turnover doesn't hurt him. Let's see, here's a 3rd and 10. Chiefs have not allowed a 3rd down conversion of at least 10 yards in 25 attempts, or 24 in their last 24 attempts. 3rd and 10 from the 10. Hurts looks to throw. Hurts steps up in the pocket. Hurts is going to run, and Hurts is dragged down for a gain of 5. That is going to be well short, and the Chief defense is going to force a punt. A great job there by the Chiefs defense to make sure the turnover inside the red zone doesn't hurt them. And they'll do a really good job of making sure it doesn't hurt them if they can score a touchdown off of this, off the punt here. Toney is a big kick. He fields it at his own 32. Toney on the return makes a cut, makes another cut, spins around, and is then taken down at the 37. So a big kick there for the Eagles. And a solid return from Kadarius Toney. Sees the Chiefs take over at their own 37. A 3-and-out there for the Eagles. A.J. Brown done nothing all game. Yeah, both top receivers have been really quiet. A.J. Brown and Travis Kelce. Kelce, 5 catches, 27 yards and a touchdown. Obviously lost that fumble as well. Kelce his longest catch is 8 yards. And A.J. Brown has 4 targets, just 1 catch for 8 yards. Yeah, both top targets, very, very quiet. The Chiefs on their last three drives have gone punt, and fumble. They have just 53 points in the second half. That is the fewest in the NFL. That is impressive considering the Giants exist. So the Giants would have the fewest in the NFL. Well, I mean, they have scored a little bit against the Cowboys, and okay, that does kind of make sense. But it is surprising for the Chiefs. Here's an incomplete pass looking for Rashee Rice. The Giants, they've actually been decent in the second half. Like, they scored a lot of points. They may have scored 31. I think they scored 31 in the second half against the Cardinals back in week 2. That is kind of a wild stat for the Chiefs offense, though. The fewest second half points of any team in the NFL. Here is a 3rd and 9. Mahomes looks to throw. Eagles bring a blitz. Mahomes lets one go down the field. That is caught by Justin Watson for a first down at the 45. Nice throw. Nice catch over the shoulder by Justin Watson. Perfectly thrown pass from Mahomes under pressure. And the Chiefs pick up a key first down. That is the perfect throw. And a really nice over-the-shoulder catch made by Justin Watson as well. First and 10, Mahomes throws to the outside, caught by Pacheco, who's forced out of bounds after a gain of 2. Massive first down is right. Yeah, they really needed that first down. Patrick Mahomes has been great on third down. He's 8 of 10 for 70 yards and 2 touchdowns, and has picked up 6 first downs. Here is a 2nd and 8. Mahomes on a design roll right throws quickly. That is caught by Sky Moore, and Moore makes a guy miss and is then taken down after a gain of 4 to bring up a 3rd and 4. The Eagles have just 1 sack tonight, and it came on the 2nd play of the game. This is a really good Eagles pass rush. Here's a 3rd and 4, empty backfield for Mahomes. Mahomes throws quickly over the middle, incomplete, looking for Watson again. And that brings up a 4th and 4. And let's see what the Chiefs have to do here. They are inside Eagle territory at about the 40. Looks like they're going to send on the punt unit. That just goes right through the hands of Justin Watson. And it started to rain there again. But for this 4th and 4, the Chiefs sent on the punt unit. Tommy Townsend, 11 punts inside the 20, 2 touchbacks. This is his 3rd touchback of the season. So the Eagles take over, down by 3, 17-14. With 8:56 to go in the game. If you guys can hear a cricket quiet with chirping in the background, sorry about that. Miami currently 4th seed in the AFC. Chiefs number 1. Go Eagles. The AFC is just so wide open. There's probably going to be some crazy tiebreakers. Because you got a lot of really good teams. And, here we got just cut back to the game. Second, incomplete pass That was a near fumble. 2nd and 10 here for the Eagles. Sorry about that. Hurts sets up the screen here to DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift into the secondary, and he's taken down at the 40. Ravens look dangerous. They always look dangerous, and I feel like they always get hurt and then limp to the playoffs. And we've kind of seen the start of that with Mark Andrews getting out for the year, which really, really hurts their offense. But if they can stay healthy, they look like a really, really dangerous team. But a big catch and run there for DeAndre Swift. Gains 20 up to the 40-yard line. Hurts throws to the outside, caught by Julio Jones. And Jones is forced to bounds after a gain of 3 on the screen. So here is a 2nd and 5, exactly 8 minutes to go in the game. Chiefs lead this one 17-14. Hurts off play actions, got plenty of time. Now he's going to roll it to the right, escaping the rush and throw a low throw to tight end Stoll and incomplete. How much time left? 7.5 minutes. 7:33 to be exact. Broncos win out, maybe lose one game, make the playoffs, and upset quite a few teams. I mean, could happen. The AFC is still so wide open. I mean, the Broncos, it seems like an outside chance, but they're a team that, depending on how they do down the stretch of the year, they could potentially get in. There's a lot of really good teams in the AFC. 3rd and 5. Hurts looks to throw. Hurts throws downfield. That is caught for a first down to the Chiefs' 42 by Devontae Smith. A.J. Brown's had a very quiet day. Devontae Smith has had a very good day. 5 catches, 58 yards. And a key 3rd down conversion there for the Eagles. Russ is actually playing better than people realize. Yeah, he really is. I mean, you don't hear a ton about him. And I don't really think people want to give him a lot of credit after last year, but he has had a good bounce back year. Hurts takes a big shot down the field for Devontae Smith. Caught down at the 1-yard line. A huge play there for the Eagles, taking a shot downfield and connecting to Devontae Smith. Down at the 1-yard line. That was slightly underthrown by Jalen Hurts. And, oh, look, they're going to score because of the tush push. There's a flag down on the play. He's in for a touchdown if the play stands, but there's a flag that comes in. As Hurts now walks into the ref. It was offsides. You see that a lot because they want to get so close to defend it, which is already impossible. But a touchdown run there for Jalen Hurts. And it is now 20-17. And here is Jake Elliott for the extra point to make it a 4-point game. And he hits it. 21-17, Eagles lead the Chiefs. They've scored 14 straight points. And we have to see if that trend will continue. Chiefs, the worst second-half offensive team in the NFL. That has been true so far. They're going to need some points here, with 6:20 to go in the game. and the Eagles up 21-17. There is still all 3 timeouts remaining for each team. And now I know it's early to start thinking about timeouts, but it is just something to note at this point. Alright, but waiting for them to come back from commercial break. If you guys can hear cricket chirping in the background, I know I said this before, but sorry about that. Would I call Joe Burrow injury prone? No, I wouldn't. I mean, he's been able to stay healthy for the majority of his career. I mean, I know he tore his ACL as a rookie, but now this year with the calf and other wrist, I don't really think I don't think he's injury prone. I mean, he's had some bad injury luck this year, but I don't think he's an injury prone player. Because this has really just been 1 year. It's not like every year where he's out missing a good chunk of time. This is just 1 season. So here, Jake Elliott has it teed up, and the Eagles are set to send it away. And the touchback, as the football will come out to the 25-yard line for Mahomes and the Chiefs offense. That 41-yard completion from Jalen Hurts to Devontae Smith, the longest play of the game. People label Tua injury prone. Burrow has missed more games through injury. I don't necessarily know if Tua's injury prone either. I mean, he, again, had that 1 year last year where he had bad injury luck with all the concussions, but I still wouldn't call him injury prone. He's a guy where you needed to see something to see how good he was. You needed to see him healthy for a full year, and we have so far, and hopefully he can keep it that way. But I wouldn't consider either of them injury prone. An injury-prone quarterback is Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, the guy is out all the time. Here's a 2nd and 8. Mahomes throws down the field that is incomplete. Marquez Valdez scantling the intended target. That brings up a 3rd and 8. So here's a 3rd and 8. Mahomes 8 of 11 on 3rd down. But they're going to get a free 5 yards here as Hassan Reddick jumps off sides. Again, sorry about the cricket. Let's see, this should be offsides or whatever they call this. They're going to call a false start? Oh wow, I did not see the offense move early. Maybe he never... Oh, they're calling it on the center, Creed Humphrey. There's no penalty there on Creed Humphrey. No way. Terrible call. 3rd and 12. Mahomes looks to throw. Mahomes rolls left. Mahomes is going to flip it forward to McKinnon, but that's incomplete. I believe I saw a flag come in, maybe. Apparently not. I thought I saw it out of the corner of my eye. So 4th and 12, and the Eagle defense is going to force a punt. There has been a lot of garbage calls in the NFL. So 4th and 12, the Eagles get the football back. Tommy Townsend on to punt it away. Britton Covey back deep to receive. Covey fields at his own 25 on the return. Covey up the sideline. Covey out of bounds after a 20-yard return to the 45. And the Eagles with excellent field position. And while they go to commercial, or at least I think they're going to go to commercial, I'll be back in a second just to see if I can scare this cricket to get it stop chirping. So, be back in a second. No idea. Walked over, and it stopped chirping. So hopefully it can stay that way. 1st and 10 here at the 44-yard line. Hurts on the design quarterback run. Hurts with some blockers ahead of him, and he slides after a pickup of 9. How's my day? It's going good. How about you? They're good. Glad to hear that. Here is a 2nd and 1 for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts tonight, 148 yards passing, 31 rushing yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns. Here, they wind up to go tush push on 2nd and short. They easily pick it up as usual. And Hurts picks up the 1st down. 3rd time the Eagles have used that play today. Successful all 3 times. So here is a 1st and 10 with a little over 4 minutes to go in the game. Ball on the Chiefs' 35. Here they hand off to DeAndre Swift. Swift is taken down for a loss of 2. Nice play made there by the Chiefs defensively. And the cricket's back. Maybe. Hopefully not. They in field goal range? Not quite yet. They're a little outside the 25, so not yet. So here's a 2nd and 12. Hurts gonna roll out to his left. Hurts, flag comes in, it's gonna be a holding. He is gonna run for 3, but it's gonna get backed up 10 because of holdings. Definitely not in field goal range. They call the left tackle Jordan Mailata working against Chris Jones. Yeah, there's a little bit of a hold. Probably is a hold. Good call there. Second and 22. 3:13 to go in the game. Each team still with all 3 timeouts remaining. The Eagles backed up to their own 43 following the penalties. Play clock at 1. They do get the snap off. Hurts on a designed run. Hurts bounces to the outside, and he's going to slide to not take a hit. And now here, after that play, before this 3rd and 23, the Chiefs will spend their first timeout, stopping the clock with 3:08 to go. And the cricket is back chirping. So, again, sorry about that. So 3rd and 23 here. Chiefs defense desperately needs to stop. And they haven't allowed a team to convert on 3rd and more than 10 in 26 tries. So let's see if they can extend that streak to 27. You gotta like their chances on 3rd and 23. From their own 43-yard line, Hurts in shotgun. DeAndre Swift is the back line to his right. Hurts underneath, that is caught by Swift, who is taken down for gaining only 2 yards. And the Chiefs defense desperately gets the stop they desperately need. Cricket sounds relaxing, so you can hear it. But, yeah, again, sorry about that. It drives me insane. But I guess it's different to other people. The Chiefs defense gets the much needed stop, and they will get the football back. Touchdown does win it for the Chiefs. They're yet to score here in this second half. The 49ers, why did I say the 49ers? The Eagles have scored 14 unanswered points. 4th and 21, they sent on the punt unit and punted away. Kadarius Toney feels this as though 9 is taken down right there. Great kick coverage by the Chiefs. They will have 2:49 to work with, down by 4. They've got 1 timeout, and the Eagles with 3. Obviously, the 2-minute warning as well. So 1st and 10 here, 2:49 to go at their own 9. Mahomes looks to throw. Mahomes sidearms one down the field that is caught for a pick of 5 by Rashee Rice. The clock still running. 2.5 minutes to go. I don't really think time is the biggest factor at the moment, because you don't want to score too soon. Mahomes pump fakes multiple times. Now throws to the outside, caught by Justin Watson, who's out of bounds after picking up 3. To bring up a 3rd and short, and he stops the clock with 2:21 to go. Again, sorry about the chirping cricket. Here is a 3rd and 2. Mahomes looks to throw. Throws to the outside. Caught by Travis Kelce. No, incomplete. Knocked away and incomplete. And now on this 4th and 2 here, the Chiefs have to go for this. That was off the hands of Travis Kelce. Oh man, he's got to catch that. He's open. He's got a 1st down too if he catches it, but it's just right off his hands. So 4th and 2, Kelce just 5 catches for 27 yards and a touchdown. 4th and 2, the Chiefs got to go for it. Mahomes over the middle, caught for a 1st down. This time Kelce makes the catch. And that is, let's see, will that bring them to, no that won't. They're going to run one more play before the 2-minute warning. Mahomes steps up in the pocket, throws downfield, another catch for Kelce to the 29, a first down, stopping the clock with a minute 56 to go as we reach the 2-minute warning, although there was a flag down the play. Looks like it's going to be roughing the passer. It's down in the backfield. Yeah, it does need to be a touchdown to win. Fletcher Cox called for roughing the passer. Gives the Chiefs an additional 15 yards. And this is the 2-minute warning with a minute 56 to go. Seriously? That's the call? What, because he got hit hard? Was it really roughing? Okay, so there they put the rough in roughing the passer. But it wasn't really all that weight. He just barely lets go of the ball. The only reason I can understand that is because it's a hard hit, but... I don't think it is... a huge... roughing the passer. Now, I know people are probably going to be complaining about the refs in this game, especially if there's more calls like that, because that probably wasn't the greatest roughing the passer call. But I feel like the refs so far, there's been a lot of calls that have been like questionable calls that have gone the direction of the Eagles so far. So can't even let it hit these days. Yeah, I know. That's how the NFL's gotten with hitting the quarterback. But waiting for them to come back from commercial break at the 2-minute warning. A minute 56 to go. Chiefs with the football. Inside their own territory. Needing a touchdown to win it, down 21-17. Always targeting or helmet to helmet. Yeah, it also seems that way as well. Especially in college, targeting has become really popular. Obviously, there's no targeting in the NFL if there's like a helmet-to-helmet hit. Mahomes on a designed rollout right. Throws downfield, incomplete. Brings up a 2nd and 10 with a minute 50 to go. Maybe... I don't know, hold on 1 second. Mahomes gonna launch one way down the field. Open receiver and incomplete. Dropped by MVS. MVS drops it at the 2. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. MVS has been targeted 3 times. Has caught none of them. He's wide open. He's got multiple steps on the defender. Has to catch that. It's a perfect throw from Mahomes. Here's a 3rd and 10 from their own 49. Mahomes going to roll out to his right. Mahomes is going to get rid of it as he was getting taken down to the ground, this should be grounding because it didn't cross the line of scrimmage. They are going to call a flag. Or throw a flag and call grounding. He got rid of it before he went down. But it did not go past the line of scrimmage. So this is now going to be 4th and a mile for the Chiefs. Gotta have it. He definitely got rid of it. But it didn't go past the line of scrimmage. There's also no 10-second runoff as the Chiefs elect to use their 3rd and final timeout. So they're now out of timeouts and have a 4th and really long, 4th and 25. And now how costly is that MVS drop going to be? That was a perfect throw from Mahomes. And I've got captions on, apparently they're talking about it now. MVS has dropped more passes than anybody in the NFL. 4th and 25. But first we got a timeout defensively by the Eagles. Again, sorry about the cricket. I feel like it's getting louder and faster. So here is a 4th and 25. A minute 35 to go. The Chiefs, in their upcoming schedule, they go at Raiders, at Packers, then host the Bills, at Patriots, then host the Raiders, Bengals, and then at Chargers. You don't care, you're a Denver fan. Really? You don't want your division rival to lose? I mean, understandable, but okay. So 4th and 4th and 25. Mahomes looks to throw, has time. Lets one go down the field, deflected off his hands and incomplete. Justin Watson, the intended target. Mahomes hit him in the hands, and it's incomplete. And the Eagles going to take over and win it. Watson. There's a minute 28 to go. The Chiefs have no timeouts left. It goes through the hands of Justin Watson. The amount of passes Chiefs receivers drop is insane. I'm sure KC will win the division. Yeah. Seems pretty sure that they'll win the division. So 2 costly drops there for the Chiefs. Marquez Valdes-Scantling at the goal line practically. The Chiefs receivers have dropped 26 passes. That is the most in the NFL. Fins edge close to that number 1 seed in the AFC. Yeah, that's true. Every game helps. Eagles going to have to take a knee one more time. Actually, 2 more times. But this is a big win for the Eagles. Going to improve them to 9-1, go on the road and beat one of the best teams in the NFL. They improved to an NFL best 9-1. KC made it home field through. That's always a plus. Yeah, it really is. The final score, Eagles 21, Chiefs 17. The Eagles scored 14 unanswered points to get the win. Chiefs scoreless in the second half, and their second half struggles continue. In terms of offense, is 53 points in the second half, the fewest in the NFL. Holmes seems to only play when he wants. You don't know. I mean, sometimes it can seem like that. I mean, he made some plays today, but was not helped out by the drops at all. Kelsey should have scored. He did get in the end zone once. But otherwise, a really quiet game. And, Fins-Ravens AFC Championship game. Really could happen. The Ravens have looked really good. And the AFC is still so wide open. There's like so many teams you could see reaching that point. Like, I mean, you've got the Dolphins, the Bills, if they're able to make playoffs with the tough upcoming schedule. The entire AFC North is really good, although the Bengals probably won't make it without Joe Burrow. Eagles, Dallas, NFC Championship. I don't think the Cowboys win that many playoff games. I would say Eagles, 49ers. Or Eagles, Lions. Or Lions, 49ers, something like that. Don't really think the Cowboys make the NFC Championship game. The NFC, there's really only 3 teams I could see coming out and making the Super Bowl. That's the Eagles, shockingly the Lions, and the 49ers. And then in the AFC, you got the Broncos, the Chiefs, the Ravens, the Dolphins, maybe the Bills. The Jaguars and Texans are both very good. Not quite sure they'll make the Super Bowl, but they're very good teams and definitely playoff contenders. The Browns with their defense, the Steelers are okay. There's a lot of really good teams in the AFC, and it's going to be interesting to see how they all play out for the 7 playoff spots. And, of course, now, because I'm about to end the stream, Greg, stop chirping. Not quite. But that's going to do it for tonight's stream, everybody. Thank you guys for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like the stream, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss any other upcoming videos or upcoming streams. I do my best to put as often as possible. I hope you all have a great rest of your day or night. I do my best to put as often as possible. But thank you for watching. Make sure to like the stream, subscribe. Good call. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed it. Take care. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like the stream, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. I do my best to put as often as possible. And I will see you in the next video.